I don't know, let's just check out, run through the neutral changes super fast. Ragnarok, no change, no change. Well, we know about this card. Yeah, we know about this card as well. Play a gold unit, that's actually a change. Oh my, yeah, the same thing, same thing. Well, we know from the announcement how it works, same thing as well. Drain all boosts from a unit. Huh. So they made this a unique card, but only one unit. That means, considering that we want 18 value from the golds, you gotta drain boost. You gotta drain 17 boost from your one unit. This is just garbage. Nova, if you have exactly 2 copies, yeah, we know about this, and it's doomed, so we cannot get back. Yeah, we know about that. Create the silver. Yeah, we know about that. Algora, just like how they announced it. Phoenix looks cool as heck. I like the Fire Spirit action. Yeah, Bazimir, Gunter, slightly buffed by looks of it. Same thing. Oh, choose a spawn unicorn that boosts all units by 2, or Chiron like this. They have the same power, so that's cool. Consume 1, boost out by its base power. Series 6, I believe she was suggested to be 8. Whoa. Whenever you lose round, return this to your hand. Yeah, this is not great. The funny thing is, when the game had a little bit weaker units, Siri was actually... Wait a second. Am I blocking some descriptions? Yeah, I am. So where I'm doing this, I should just go there. Sorry about that. Okay, guys. Sorry about this. Nothing new. I'm blocking nothing there. I would highly recommend checking it all out. Guard Jordan, just how they announced it. Destroy a bronze silver enemy that is not boosted, sure. I believe they buffed this a little bit, no? 6, 7, 17. I believe buffed a little bit. 8 strength. Boost 2 adjacent units by 2. So at most this is 17. No, I might be wrong. Anyway, they definitely buffed Triss Butterfly. Not sure from where. I believe she was like a 5-ish, 6-ish maybe. And turn end as well. So this is like a 3-point buff at least. Actually, a lot better because she cannot get killed. Avalok is the same. Lambert is not the same. Damage, deal 4 damage to all copies of an enemy unit. So against like 3 of a kind, you just become a 20. Interesting. Yennefer Conjurer at the turn end again. So it's not too bad. Like even if you like, it's not great, but in the right deck when you just really want to hit people, that's kind of good. Apply Golden Froth, and we know that the Golden Froth is boost 2 random units. So the Golden Froth is weaker, but they buffed up the kegs, so I guess that's okay. Like how good? Well, this is a positive Vetter effect, and you just get a 9 body on top of that. So I guess that's nice, and just by locking the keg, that won't just go away. Lato Kingslayer and Jordan were nerfed. Wasn't Jordan 6 already? They kept Triss's well, they kept Triss like how she was, but she's I'm kind of curious about Geralt Vanilla here. We want to met after 3 turns, destroy the highest units. Sure. So it got like a 2 buff. Whoa. So many dragons. Banish your hand and draw that many cards. Looks cool as heck. Saskia Dragonfire. I don't know. Whatever deck's gonna use this is gonna be kind of cool. But it's banished, not discard. It's not well, I guess draw. It could synergize with draw. Better this unit's endless graveyard, return it to your deck and strengthen it by 3. Holy crap! Are you kidding me? This is beyond garbage. In this time, the power level of the golds is 18. You would need to make Siri go into the graveyard 3 times for it to be above average. Holy crap. Only reason I could see to play Siri is that you maybe never run out of cards. But like, even if you like banish it with the dragon, like that's no good. Like, you can't just do that. If you play with the Saskia Dragonfire, that's no good. Geralt 15, no ability. Pfft. This is like, okay, significant buff, but it's still 3 below the average. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. Same. This changed. Reset all boosted units on a row. So instead of 3, it's actually the entire row. So actually, if you wanna punish boosted units, this is the way. Boosted units and row stacking in a way, but also you gotta make sure that you're not healing them, because reset can be a heal. Oh, no. Reset all boosted units in a row, so it doesn't heal. So they took that out, so you cannot use that as a plan B. It doesn't take too much to make this valuable if it's a really heavy buff meta. OD bomb? Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. I'm really happy that finally this card is not garbage. Like, it's gonna be like, yeah, if your opponent is buffing, if your opponent is like buffing like a bunch of units, keep in mind, your opponent's gotta buff pretty heavily for this to be good. But if the opponent does that, you are just fine. And it's always a lot riskier to run a D-bomb than a Hailstorm. So, like, yeah, D-bomb should be really damn good. Apply hazard to 2 enemy rows that deal 2 damage. Yeah. Instead of just 2 adjacent rows, you apply it to 2 rows of your choice. Same thing. This is buffed by 1. Already knew about that. Scorched Flame. Same. But it worth noting that it actually works with gals. At least that is what we have seen. So, just a cool little way to use it, I suppose. But it's not great, sadly, because it's capped. Same thing. Apparently they took a tag out of this card. It's no longer cursed or whatnot. Banish a unit, then boost an ally by its power. It's kind of like a cat account without the body. Spawn a copy of the last bronze or silver unit played on the board. Doomed as well. Same thing. Jade figurine is a 2. Just worth checking. Same thing. Whoa, what? Deal 6 damage to the highest enemy on each row. This is on 18. So Jordan is basically D-bomb on stick now. Is he? Reset all units in a row and remove their tokens. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. I didn't notice that. He actually they got changed from entire board to only 1 row. In a way, D-bomb is a little bit better because reset all boosted units. So Geralt Jordan will also heal up units if that is what happened. That could be awkward if you're like healing up like a little bit. Also, this is a gold. Anyhow, this is a really good counter to the boost archetype, and I'm happy to see these cards included. So, and they are very nice. But yeah, getting value from them. Actually, getting value from Geralt Jordan shouldn't be that hard. Like, I just say like your opponent played like 1 ambassador and he buffed by 12. Then you Geralt Jordan, get rid of the buff. 18 points. That's how easy it is. So but expired air looks pretty usable. Like, this is not hard because each row, like, Your opponent's probably gonna play on many rows. Like this is just fine. Even if it like doesn't work out that much, it's 12. It's not great, but if it works out, it's like 18. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sold on this card. Well, like for example, this is 18 for 3 units. This is 20 for 10 units. I suppose this could only really make sense if you just want to hit the opponents a lot of times. And they happen to be on the same row as you. Yeah, the winning, same thing, we know about that. So it was suggested this is a repeatable effect. In case it could be good. Bronze, silver unit from your opponent's starting deck and boosted by 2, sure. Black Blood. Create any bronze or silver necrophage or vampire. Destroy a bronze or silver necrophage or vampire. Sure. Spawn up. Whoa, what? Oh my god. Good thing that I checked this out. So you play 1 power, and its death is just spawn a short. So you get one upfront value. But you get 14 carryover. 14 carryover. Cow deck do it. Can anyone access the PTR? Yeah, it's public. Create any bronze or silver beast or draconid. What? Bronze or silver beast or draconid. Well, they changed it quite a bit. No, they didn't change that. Roach only comes out with the units. Aramancy got changed to Aramancer, who spawns a fog, frost, or also thunder. Looks pretty good. Like it could be really good in a Wild Hunt deck. Could be good in a Dagon deck. Actually, Dagon apparently got changed from 5 to 8, so that's kind of cool. Summoning all the Witchers. Yeah, that's kind of garbage. Same thing, if losing. Yeah, the thing is, like, why would you play King of Beggars for 15? Like, the only advantage King of Beggars has that he strengthens himself up. So, you know, if you consume it or resurrect it, I guess that's good. But other than that, like, well, wouldn't you just play a silver card that's always 15 or better? Truce, make a copy of a bronze unit in your hand for both players. Didn't they nerf this? Wasn't this like a 7? They just keep nerfing Operator. It's kind of weird to see. Oh, this is a 13. That deal 2 damage 3 times. Deal 1 damage for each card in your hand. What the fuck? So what? Your opponent plays a whatever, doesn't matter. And you just cleaver like, hey, what's up? I got a cleaver for 16 points. Of course, like, this could be really bad. Like, first round, pretty good. Top deck, total garbage. So, it's a bit of a tricky one. Ogfist, I think it's the same thing. Do not repeat. Weaken unit by 4. Oh, it's still one of the worst ones. Same thing. Wait, what? Then make, well, discard a card, then make a copy of a card of the same color from your opponent's starting deck in your hand. Very important distinction that it's starting deck. This was not the case before. It was deck, not starting deck. So you could just play discard on your Ceres, and guess what? It doesn't work. Because your opponent has no golds left. He's holding all the golds. It's especially awkward if you play this later. You can almost only play it on a bronze. Move all units in a row to random rows. Just scares away the units. Choose each player draws a unit and sets its power to 1. It could be really good in like a Skellige. Like I mostly see this in Skellige. It became a 14. Was it a 14? I believe it was a 8 plus 4 times 1. So quite a boost. Swap a card for one of the same color. What's swap? Move a card from the hand to the deck and draw another in. Well, I kind of figured that one out. But do I control it? Fringilla is spying only now. Lesser demons. Didn't they buff this? Move a card from your deck to your hand and discard random card. I think they buffed it. I believe they had it as a 9. But discarding a random card, like let's just say best case scenario. You play this late, you draw into a Clan and Crate Raider, and you discard it. 15 points. Garbage. Or other best case scenario, you bestest case scenario, you draw into a move a card from your deck to your hand, you draw into your win condition intentionally, then you discard a Clan and Crate Raider randomly. How about that? I mean, the whole point of like putting a card in your hand, that's pretty good. But discarding randomly? What if you discard the card? Like, oh, win condition, come to me. Then you discard it randomly. How about that? It's the same thing. Altsur is buffed, but Tremors is the same. Vetter is the same. And I'm gonna make a big guess right here. It's not a big guess. If the thing is, like, not changing Vetter. I need a second. I'm not sure how good Vetter will be. Like, offensive Vetter, not, well, Hazard, not Boon. If they just made boosts that do the same. Like, wouldn't you rather buff yourself for 2 instead of damaging the enemy for 2? And I don't know, like, especially in case of Frost, it can really miss some damage. Hello, did this update drop today? Yeah, no, it's PTR. I think same thing, but it's a tactics too. Play a random bronze. Fog, same thing. Same thing. I guess this makes sense. Like, boost the unit by 10, sure. Boost 3 adjacent units by 3 and give them 2 armor. I guess it makes sense that they don't want it to be a 12. Like it was. Like, as a 12 it was really powerful. But as a 9 I don't think it's really gonna see play. This is only... Alright. This is X-Men only. Didn't they update the art? Or am I just crazy? I can't remember. I don't recall seeing such a heavy rain here. Nevertheless, it looks cool. Lock an enemy unit. If it's an enemy, deal 4 damage to it. Same thing. Boost a unit by the base power of a bronze or silver unit in your hand. Well, we almost went through the bronzes. Lacer the same. Petri's filter is the same. And overdose is the same. Oh my god. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same. Create a bronze unit from your faction and transform into it. Wait, what? Oh yeah, they don't have premium arts for everything. Sure. Fair enough. Boulder. I wouldn't want to get hit in the face with a boulder. Hello. Yeah. What is PTR? Public test run. Yeah, I guess we'll see that in action. It's more situational removal. This looks decent, but many factions do have ways to play units with a bonus. So, this is a more reliable way to do it. Deal 2 damage to all units in a row and clear a boon from it. What? 2 damage to all units in a row and clear a boon from it. So it's like a lacerate slash clear skies-ish. Like single Rovetto clear along with a lacerate. Okay. Apply a boon. The thing is, this is a bit controversial because you want to clear the boon, but in order to get value from this, you gotta wait. But in order to deny value from the boon, you gotta play it ASAP. So I don't know about the spores. It looks iffy. I would much rather like to see a hazard, like some kind of hazard, like, you know, if the opponent plays units there. Something like that. Golden Fraud, apply a boon to allied row that boosts 2 random units. But yeah, we know about that. Well, oh, they changed this. Spawn 3 peasants in a row. Peasants! Oh, they believe that spawning so many bloody peasants, like filling the entire row with peasants, is not ideal. What faction appeals the most to you? Well, we're just gonna see. Like, we went through the neutrals. Let's see the others.